Okay, John. So, what is your philosophy of pizza?
My philosophy of pizza is if you're making it for yourself at home, you don't have to get hung up on some of the details and methods that the pros use. My best example of that is I tell some people about how I make my pizza. They say, "Well, you don't really you don't really weigh all your ingredients, so you're really not making, good pizza." And my answer to that is that I'm not a professional. I'm not selling my pizza to other people, and I'm usually making one pie for myself and my wife, and I don't really need to weigh all the ingredients. I have done it long enough. I know what I'm working towards for the dough, and I usually use the amount of water to adjust how the dough comes out to make up for any slight miscalculation I may have made by not weighing the flour. And it comes out great every time as far as I'm concerned.
So, tell me about the amount of flour used for one batch of dough. When you kind of make a whole wheat pizza dough, and you don't use all whole wheat, you do a mixture. Can you tell me what the amount of ingredients are that you use?
Sure, I like the wheat flavor, so I use 3/4 of a cup of whole wheat, 3/4 of a cup of white, put it in my mixing bowl. I add 1/8 of a teaspoon of instant yeast, and I put about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then while it's still dry in the bowl, I take a whisk and I mix it together manually to make sure the salt and the yeast and the flours are all combined evenly. And at that, excuse me, then at that point, that's when I add the water, and I add it slowly and mix it in my KitchenAid until it starts to come together and it gets the right amount of moisture so that I can see it coming together, but it's not too dry. That's kind of a matter of instinct in terms of adding the water and mixing it up.
Okay, thank you very much, John. Thanks for giving us your pizza tips.
You're welcome, Albert.